Hey, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining in. As most of you already know, right, using our indicators, which are mainly like price pulse, T5, T55, top trend, we have reversal indicator. Using these indicators, you saw how Mr. Venkat converted a 6K account to 60K account within a month or so. And then you saw stories of Senthil, you heard from Susmita, you heard from Kumar, you heard from Satya. And yeah, today I'm happy to know from Ganesh. He made around 50 or 60% growth in his account in a week, mainly using SPX trades. He likes SPX. He's also taking earnings alerts. But as most of you know, right? For earnings also, we are right. Our price pulse is helping us to predict 80 to 90% of the time. We are right with the earnings. Earnings is the most difficult one to predict in trading because that involves a lot of factors, lot of things can go at any side. But we are able to make money using spreads or using bull puts, bear calls. 85 to 90% of the time, we are exactly on target. We are making nice gains. So if you see, right, most of you might have known that we also started an earnings fund where some members, because either they are busy with their jobs or busy or they don't know how to do bull puts, bear calls. Everybody knows calls or puts, right? Buying a naked call, buying a naked put. But earnings is something where stock can go up and come down by next day, or it can, right, it can move up and down. So it is not that always you have to buy a call or buy a put to make money. Sometimes you can do spreads and you can make money 90-95% of the time in the right way. So as on today, we took around 40 trades, but nearly 90% of them we made money. And so from a 1.5 million account, we nearly made 1 point, right, within 1 week. Not even, yeah, we started last Tuesday. So it is like how many days? 3 plus 3, yeah, 5 days. In 5 days, we made nearly 200,000 plus on a 1.5 million account, which is approximately we made around 12.5% return in 5 days. And I am confident that we can continue to make uh, in the same way. So the indicators are definitely helping us to predict to because right, it is not that news will dictate the market or news will change the charts. It is charts will tell us, right? Even before FOMC, I told you that we may see a drop first and then it may bounce later, right? Before the event, based on where the chart is, we can understand, right, whether it can go up or go down. So that's how our indicators will help us to predict the news before, right? There is a saying like, you show me the chart, I'll tell the news. In the same way, we were able to predict Microsoft will go down, right? If you see most of the alerts today. So, uh, yeah, right, for CAT or Meta, Microsoft, UPS, Tesla, nearly everything will be able to make nice profits. So the Wolf, LRCX, IBM, every day we are making 85 to 90% success by taking a very low risk approach, right? Very minimal chance for us to lose money. There might be some trades which we may have to wait for 1 or 2 days, but 85% of the trades we can make profits on the same day. So yeah, right. Again, it's not about right what we are doing in the fund or other things, but I want everybody to use the opportunity, right? Because market is getting more and right, job market is getting more and more tough nowadays. And 95% of the traders trade with emotions without understanding what they are doing. They just go and lose the money, right? It is like they just go to a casino in the same way they go and somebody will say that, right, Microsoft will go to 500. They'll just buy a call without understanding what they are doing. Or somebody may say Nvidia will go to 200. They will, right? They don't use, right? They are taking decisions without having a proper set of tools, proper knowledge, and losing all the money. So that is where I want, right? Because banks, they keep all the money, they make millions and billions of dollars. Right? They give 0.25%, 0.1% at the end. Whereas, yeah, all the big companies, they are making 95% success, whereas all the as the retail traders, we lose 95%. But if we can use the same strategies what they are using, we can be on that side. We can make, if not 95%, even if we make 80-85% also, will be very successful. Right? We want to move that retail traders losing 95% to, if we can make that minimum retail traders winning 20-30% also, that will be a great achievement, right? So that's where, right, we develop these indicators, trying to educate all our members on, right, when to buy, when to sell, how to look for confluence, how to, right, take a decisions when we are buying or selling, when we are doing SPX calls, SPX bear calls, SPX bull puts, all those things. So, yeah, Ganesh recently subscribed to the indicators. I think it is just not even 1 week. I think on Jan 22nd he subscribed, and today he shared a good news that he made nearly 60% plus growth using the indicators. So I thought, like, because, right, we all want somebody, right, to prove it that it will work, then you will get the confidence. Most of us want someone to achieve something, then we want to follow them. If some of our brothers or cousins or some friends came to US, we got the confidence, we came here. In the same way, so when you see success stories of Venkat or Ganesh or right, Kumar or Sushmita like this, then you'll get confidence. Otherwise, you feel like, because most of us, your parents or anybody will say, "Oh, trading is gambling." But, right, you gamble is where you have only 50-50 chance. If you can make 80-90% of the time, if you can make money, that is not a gamble. But to make that 85-90%, you need to take time to understand. Okay, all right. How to buy, when to buy, how to, right, why this price is going up, why price will come down. Once you understand it, then it is not a gamble. If you don't understand and if you trade, if you're putting money, that is a pure gamble. So we want to convert that. And yeah, that's where I want to bring all these success stories. So you can build the confidence and you can also achieve the similar type of success and bring financial freedom for yourself, your family, and when everybody is happy, then we won't have any issues or any sort of problems, right? And there is no competition in trading because it's a $1 trillion industry. If we all can make money, then that is much better, right? In an office, your manager will try to suppress you. He won't allow you to do his job or talk to his managers directly. He will always tries to control you. But in trading, we all have opportunity to make as much as we want. So that's where I'm bringing all the success stories. We have a lot more stories lined up, and I'm doing one by one based on the time availability. So, yeah, first of all, thanks Ganesh for taking time to share your story, and also, yeah, I know only today afternoon I asked you, and you immediately accepted. Thanks for that, and yeah, it's all yours, Ganesh.
Thank you very much, Kishore. Uh,
Yeah, if you want to share anything, you can share, or
yeah, I will just like I didn't do much, but again, I will just share. So, couple of things. So this is again, I put it as a tribute. So first and foremost, who I am, what Kishore laid out is pretty much I am. I'm on H1B. So again, you name it, all issues are there. Getting a job in this job market. Now in October, I lost it. November, I got it. So out of after applying for 600, one interview. So that's where frustration kicked in. Somehow I have to come out. I've been part of US equities channel from 2021. I attended a lot of immigration, other related webinars, but just from December, I started actively following. And as he mentioned, it's not like um, it has been a smooth ride. I will put it also. Patience is definitely key. You have to trust the process and you have to have confidence. I don't know how many have. monitored. If you see a lot of calls or this one initially, whatever that went to negative, AEP, ADP, like almost it turned positive only at the end of the day. So if unless we have that confidence, we will not be successful. Uh, Probably around 8 years, I'm one of those 95% a failed trader. So now I'm confident. I even asked him, like, is there any way that I can subscribe lifetime? Because this person takes time, sits there in the Zoom call, explains why he is doing it and what is going to happen. I know there are a lot of streams. Again, I have paid for subscriptions alone close to $10,000 in my life. So, but this much detail and in depth, you will not get anywhere. So, for all of that, I really want to thank. And again, even my story, for some, it could be daring. For some, I'm a gambler. As Kishore mentioned, I used to gamble every day. So, even this one, I started with my gambling profit. I do blackjack a lot. But I've said, okay, something has to change and I have to become better. So that's where I started this process. And here I am in. I started in my Webull. I put all my gambling profit, 20K. I didn't have the 25K buying power. So what happened? I blew it, especially with calls. Apple, I didn't have the correct position sizing. Apple did turn out positive, but I couldn't wait until that time. And then he has a very strict mechanism, which I appreciate because a lot of us, out of curiosity, it's human nature. We ping him in the morning time. What should we do? Even I am one of those who pinged him. So do I need to go average or what I have to? And then he asked us to convert it to bull. Everything turned out to be positive. But the thing is, my account didn't have the margin to hold them because I went that aggressive. So, sizing is definitely key in what we do. Uh, Keep that in mind. Now, that all being said, I blew my Webull again. But whatever it is, I emailed him probably around 1 a.m. I'm going to double down. I bought indicator also. 6 months I subscribed from 3 months because I know for a fact whatever Kishore is giving, it's working. Only thing is, it's failing because of me not following the process properly. So there are multiple ways we can do. What he suggests is the safest way. And again, I'm doing that 90% of the time. Rest, I also like whatever I have studied, I do a little bit more. That being said, from my gambling background. So now when we come to my account, so you can see all the positions that I have, every earnings that we have mentioned is in here. And then today, one thing that helped my account come this much is SPX. From I started again on Jan 22 with 50K. And that 50K also, as I said, I blew everything. I took a personal loan, 12.5% interest rate, but I trusted this person because I studied him from Jan 10th. Every single call indication, I attended every session, whether it is relevant to me or not. Then I said, okay, now I'm 100% in this person. So I took it. I have again withdraw almost 30K out of this. So my 50K personal loan, I'm going to pay 30K off. So what I did is Kishore during the live session told us about bear calls and bull put. So during the bull put time, when it was going down, I took a SPX call today. So I even though I had bull put also, so SPX call obviously it is going up. So I took 10 calls around $16. I sold it for 36, 37, and then one around 30. It went until 50. I was thinking of holding it, but again, market makers, market movers brought SPX down when it ended. But good thing was I sold 90% of my calls. So that's where I realized close to 20K profit today. So It's all about using the indicators properly. And when I took this call, what I was following is 2 minute chart because I'm scalping, and our indicators definitely tells you what is happening, how the sentiment is. So these were my methodologies. And again, we have to have trust and patience. So if you have AEP, as I said, everything that was showing red has turned to positive. But if you would have sold before, we would have lost it. So this is where around 615 range when it was, I bought it. It went all the way up. So I sold four there, and then I sold one when it was like confirm downtrend was happening. So this is my story. Even I was contemplating whether this is going to instill good things or how it is going to be perceived. But one thing I owe it to this person. Because of him, I have this much confidence now. I have even taken one gold long, which turned out to be very good, as he suggested. But that day, again, entire night I was watching what is happening. Even though I took an options call in my personal account, which I had time, and again I took it for next month, not even this month. But from night 2 a.m. until morning, I kept on watching. So all those homework I did, now I trust this person. So that's where I am. Please feel free to let me know if you have any questions. I just want to say thank you, Kishore, for everything.
Yeah, sure, Ganesh, no problem. Yeah, yeah. Happy, and I want many more Ganesh, Venkats. Yeah, right. That's where we have accomplishment, right? Once we make money, then the satisfaction comes by making others successful.
Definitely.
Give me an example of a trade you take. Uh,
So you want to see the SPX call, or which one do you want to? Not okay. So if you see here, speed should be Jan 2685.
yeah, so as you can see, Ganesh is taking both the bull puts, bear calls, but whenever he thinks like either he's using top trend or he's using price pulse, whenever he feels confident, he's also getting into some calls. So bull puts, bear calls are where your risk is minimum, right? 90% of the time you will make money with a low risk. But whenever set up a, because you already collected money by doing a bull put, you already collected some money. Use that money or part of the money, and you can buy the calls. That's what even for earnings also I told, right? If you are collecting a lot of premium, if you are doing some 10 contracts, you can use one or two call, right? And you can buy some call or put. If we are doing a bull put, you can do a call. If we are doing a bear call, you can do a put. Because there will be some trades, right? Today also there are some trades which move so much, right? LRCX moves so much. Tesla is moving good. Like that, there are different ones. So yeah, it is.
So these are the trades I took today. Let me filter it by SPX. And I almost take every single thing I try to, as long as my work allows. This week I'm working from home. Next week I would be in office, so it would be very tough for me. And I have to get in with prop firm also. That is something I just signed up. I started. So these are the trades that I have taken for SPX today. But again, I take a little bit more quantity, but at the same time, I sell some. I don't wait. As long as I see some green, I ensure I catch them. So that's why you see the amount is a little bit being inconsistent in here. But as you can see, is like the calls that I bought around for 16, I sold one around 37, three around 34, and final call I sold somewhere around 28, 29.
Yeah, yeah, great job, Ganesh, catching
Thank you.
yeah. So regarding the margin required for bull puts, you don't need huge investment for bull puts because you are doing buying a call, selling a call, you are buying a put, selling a put. So your requirement is very minimal. If you are just selling a call or selling a put, you need lot of money, lot of margin. But when you are doing a bull put or bear call or just doing a naked call or naked put, you can do with a small account also, or you don't need a huge margin or huge one. So yeah, Ganesh is doing all in a personal account. He did not start the prop account yet. How did you decide the range? We were in a live session, right? Because we came to a discount zone. There is a lot of big buy order block. That is where we got the bull puts. He saw that it is moving up. He also bought some calls and yeah, made nice profits.
So SPX will move very aggressively. And again, I listen to every single session that Kishore Gar has mentioned. So since those are scalp calls, so I was using 2 minute candles. So 2 minute candles, as long as it was moving up, I was also moving along with it. And then the first moment, and at the same time, I was happy with my target. Okay, I have reached this much, more than happy to sell. So how much time did I spend to learn? Probably I started this month only, very aggressively watching all the video, everything. No, time is definitely not a constraint. The way this man does, you even have trades that you can take during off hours. So definitely, I wouldn't rate time as a constraint. But the thing is, as I told in my story, right? I have to be aggressive. So time is not a constraint for me. So I'm spending almost so that I become debt free. But you can definitely do futures, other trades during evening hours, still make our daily goals and achieve. And if you get into prop firms, which I'm starting, even again, I'm learning first how to do it and then I'm going to do it because that's the best way to do it, right? You are not risking your money. So even though you are risking a small amount, but now you know the system, what you have to do. All you have to do is take one or two SPX trades in a day, and you should be good. And if you use Replicanto and other things that are available, it gets multiplied by, I believe we can go n number, but again, at max 10 or 15 accounts, and you are making $300 per account. That itself is like in a given day more than $4,500, which is not, again, at least for me, not even one paycheck.
Right, Ganesh. Yeah, exactly said. So yeah, one is yeah, right as Ganesh mentioned. One is you are not risking your own money. So if you are taking trades and losing 100, 200, if you pay 100, 200, you will get 5, 6 prop accounts. Then if you follow the indicators, take the trades, maybe in 1, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you will understand that okay, I need to wait for this confluence, I need to wait for a discount zone, buy order block, or I need to wait for premium zone and sell order block. Then if I take it, my risk is minimal like that. Initially, we all make mistakes, but later you will realize what mistakes you are making. And as you fix them, right, we are talking only about just 10 accounts, right? Apex itself will give 20, Bullnox will give 11, Elite Trader Fund will give 20, Tradify will give 5, Take Profit Trader will give 5. Out of all these companies, we are just talking about 10. And if you focus for 1.5 hour, making $300 is cakewalk, right? If you just follow the rules. Without following rules, again, if we do with the FOMO, then yeah, we may gain one, we may lose one. But if you follow the rule, right, our magic pattern, or follow the right, whenever you get a strong buy from T55, or whenever you get a strong buy or super buy from top trend, you also look for other confidence, right? And then you take it, making the 200, 300 is minimum, right? In every live session we are making that. In the evening we are making, in the morning we are making. So if you put time, 1.5 hour in the evening, right? Even though you are full-time employee, but if you spend from 7:30 to 9, right? Maybe after a few minutes we'll take some live trades. I'll show you how easy it is if you follow the rules. And then you can replicate that on 10 accounts, 20 accounts. That's it. The 3, 4,000, right? We are working nearly 20, 30 days to make that. If you can sit at your home with your family, and then if you can do it, once you do it for 3 months, then you can add another 10 accounts. You're doubling your success. Add after 6 months, add another 10 more accounts. There are 30 companies. Each company will give you 10, 20 accounts. Then you have unlimited potential there. But taking the time to gain that consistent success is what is needed. And if you, yeah, if you can stick to that and make that $300 as a habit, then you can keep on increasing as many accounts, as many companies you want. Later you can do the same thing with forex prop firms, then you can do with stocks prop firms, because everywhere in forex also you have gold, silver, us 500, us 100, same charts, right? If you are watching NQ chart, SPX chart, SPY chart, ES chart, the chart is same. No, the names might be little different. So that is where you have unlimited potential. We have to just take time and then realize, then you will feel like, oh, why I wasted all my life, right, with all the politics and with no growth, no salary. Even you spend 10 hours, 12 hours at work, you don't get that 3%, 4% hike. If you want to leave also, you cannot get it. You want to go to India, you cannot get more than 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You will become your own boss. You can dictate your own terms, and you can educate your kids, your spouse, your family, right? Not only you are becoming millionaire, you can help all your friends and family also become rich, or become financially independent time, right? And it's not only financial independent. Maybe you may be SAP professional, you may be some other professional making 200K, 250K, but can you go to India, or can you go to a vacation for 2 weeks without worrying about anything? Can you go to India to take care of your parents for 4, 5 weeks without worrying about your job? That is much more important, right? Money, we may have it. If your spouse working, you may be getting that. But are you able to go wherever you want? Are you able to do whatever you want without worrying about whether your job will be there or not? If you go for 3, 4 weeks, even for marriage also, people are worried that by the time they come back, if company sees that okay, work is still going on without that person, then company may just lay off that person. So everybody, even there is some emergency situation in India also, people are worried to go to India to look their parents. So that is the bad situation we are in, because of visa issues, because of right, job security, all these things. So that's where, if we take time, this will create us that path for the time freedom and financial freedom. So I'll be bringing a lot more stories like Ganesh, Venkat, so that even if few of you can get inspired from their success story, and if few of you can share, because it will multiply, right? Venkat started, then we saw another 4, 5 members, then so it's all about borrowing the confidence from others. If Ganesh can do it, you can do it. If Venkat can do it, you can do it. If Kumar can do it, you can do it. So it's all about controlling the emotions, following for the rules, right? If you can make $3, 4,000 per day, is it that difficult to control your FOMO? Just you answer that question before you taking a trade. Do I want to give best life to my kids? Do I want them to send them to best colleges? You answer those questions whenever you want to take a trade, and then you will realize that whenever that entire confidence is met, then take. Otherwise, don't take it. Right? Yeah. Thanks again, Ganesh. And I'm sure with the way you are going, definitely right. Our Yeah, especially for earnings, we are making huge success, and also yeah, the way you are doing SPX trading using 2 minute, yeah, you can make huge if you right. Just to wait for the discount zone, big buy order block, sell order block, right? That is like a free money. If there is a huge sell order block at the top, if we do bear calls above that, that is like yeah, 99% it won't go above that sell order. Or if there is a huge buy order block somewhere at the bottom, if we do a bull put spread below that, that is like a free money. So yeah, I'm sure you'll make a lot more success, and we'll be hearing a lot more success
Thank you very much.
stories. Yeah, all the wish you all the best. And
Thank you.
uh, yeah, anyone has any other questions? So in any you cannot do SPX by QQQ in prop firms. There, right, there is a prop firm called Trade Funder. Earlier they used to do it, but now they are only focusing on stocks. Again, we have setup sessions. Every 2 days, we have a setup session where we help all the new members. And again, if you watch 2, 3 videos, you will understand everything from basics. It is not a rocket science, right? It is all about buying low, selling high, buying low. That's it, right? Trading is not, we complicate it with our thoughts, with our emotions. We complicate it, but it's all about, yeah, when you see at a discount and a lot of big companies are buying, you also buy. When you are at a premium zone, lot of big companies are selling, you also sell. That's it. In think or swim, I'm not able to take more than one contract. They are holding around one. Yeah, you can do bull puts or bear calls. But Tradify account, do we need to have minimum 25K? No, yeah, right. Tradify, all these prop firms, you don't need to have any money. Again, right, if you want to focus only on futures, three indicator plan is sufficient. If you want to do stocks, options, futures, everything, five will help you. Yeah, I'm looking for good options prop firm. I'm searching if I find any good prop firms, because one is they need to have history, right? Otherwise, if you put all work and if they don't pay, that is waste of your time, their time, waste of your money. So I'm looking for reliable prop firms. First options. Today I bought calls, so that's good. Yeah. How
I
can we
just
trade?
I was answering questions in the chat.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Without having money. So Tradify, all these prop firms are where basically you are not using your money, right? They are using their money. They want to give that some parts of chunks of money to hundreds or thousands of traders. So they put an evaluation. They see whether you are able to make profits. If you are able to make profits, then they will give their money for you to trade. And once you make the profits, they keep 10%, they give you 90%. So yeah, if you go to YouTube, Right Choice Advisors, and you search on prop firms, then you will see a lot of videos on what are prop firms, how to complete evaluation, how to complete performance account. All the steps are there. You can understand everything. To yeah, tomorrow we'll make money with Amazon calls, and 90% of right earning alerts are working great. So tomorrow we'll make a lot of money. So as I said, like 1.5 million, we made it 1.8 million or 1.75 million within 1 week. So even right, again, you may feel that's a big account. I can take more positions. Ganesh from 50K he made to say 83K. So it's all about taking time. Once you take time, then everyone has the equal opportunity. Everyone has the same potential. Yeah. As I said, yeah, tomorrow Amazon can move to 240 to 40 plus. So if you are in options channel or RC trainings channel, I shared the videos on options, right? What are debit spreads, what are credit spreads, what are the advantages with them, right? Why we need to, how they are, like how we can make 90% of the time, how we can make money using the spreads instead of naked calls, naked puts. If you are in the RC earnings, also I shared that video on the weekend on a Sunday. So regarding the account, I suggest Think or Swim or Interactive Brokers. They are the best two brokers for doing the spreads. I will. I don't put any limit orders. Once I see that it is at a proper resistance or somewhere, I'll take the profits. So option channel, mainly we have two channels. One channel is only for earnings, right? If you are a busy professional, you cannot take SPX trades or any other trades. Just earnings at the last 15-20 minutes, you can come to, right? Even though I may give a alert at 2 p.m., 1:30 p.m., 1 p.m. at the end of the day, because all that result will be determined based on the earnings. So last 15 minutes, you can come see the alerts, whichever you want, you can take those alerts. That is earnings alert. Then there is another channel where we do more of SPX trading or SPY, QQQ, TQQ, or maybe Amazon, Tesla, such type of thing. That is where you have options premium channel. So if somebody is more like a full-time trader or who is more interested to take more alerts, then you can get the options premium channel. Or if you are busy, you just want 15 minutes every day you want to spend, then earnings channel is best for you. You can take few earning trades in the last 15 minutes. Tomorrow morning, 80%, 90% will make profits, close them. There might be one or two trades which may stay for 2-3 days, and then they will also move to profits. How to avoid pattern day trading? Yeah, either you need to have more than 25K. If you have more than 25K, then you can avoid pattern day trading. Question on earnings like options, it was very detailed. Yes, options premium channel also will receive earning calls. We have a separate channel for futures trading. Yeah, we have a separate channel for futures trading. Yeah, earning subscription is different than indicators. Yeah, pattern day trading is a concept. It is not related to any specific brokerage. For any brokerage, you will have the same rules. That I already explained, right? For earnings, you just wait for last 15 minutes and you take the trades. Again, in the next day morning, you take out 80% of the profit. You can keep 20% for later, but you'll do one training on day trading and scalping. If you have 5K account, maybe you may not be able to do spreads, but you can take some. If we give some calls or puts, you can take them. But for doing spreads, some companies will require either you need a margin account or visas. Again, right? It's not an issue, right? As long as your payroll is being generated, generally that should not be a problem. But again, you can check with your attorney. But right, there are thousands or millions of traders who trade every day on visas. So, because yeah, just like you rent a home, you make money. As long as you are doing your job, your 40 hours and your payroll, you cannot come here and just to do trading. But yeah, if you're doing your job and doing these things, then things are fine. Yeah, I think Tasty Trade allows options trading with 5K, right? That is good. Right, yeah, you can invest in stocks, you can trade. Yeah. With SPA, no, with the indicators plan, I make sure you learn the concepts so that you can become completely independent, right? Otherwise, if you get indicators and you are waiting forever, right? I give few alerts. I take you to live session. I explain that okay, because I see here because we are at the bottom. We are at the bottom of the band. We are right. This is the support. Now this D5 came all the way to the bottom. These buyers are taking the control. Now this will go up like that. I'll explain so that after you watch 2 or 3 times, you become independent. So even if I am in vacation, you don't need to wait for me to give you an alert to buy or sell. You will become independent. You can teach others. You can teach your kids. You can teach your spouse. If you are busy, they can take the trades and they can make money. Right? Our kids can. If you teach them, then they can do right. They don't need to be an employee somewhere. They can become their own boss. Yes, we do have trainings. Yeah, we do conduct basic trainings. Yeah, maybe sometime next week or next month we'll do some starting from stocks, basics, everything. Yeah. So what we'll do is, right, I'll stop the recording here and then we'll take some live trades so you understand how to take the trades, how we can easily make some 200, $300. Whether you do it in personal account or you do it in prop firm, it is up to you. The advantage with prop firm is you can scale up as much as you want, right? Even though you're making $100, but copy it in 10 accounts, that is $1,000 profit. If you're taking in personal account, you have to either wait for big profits and you need to have money in your account, right? But it is up to you. If somebody wants to just take it in the personal account, they can also take the trades. If somebody wants to take trades in the prop firm, it is up to them. But yeah, I'll stop recording here. So it won't be too lengthy.